Yo, everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Man United Central, and I'm your boy Luther. I'm super excited that you're here to get your update when it comes to our Manchester United. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button before we get started, and hit that notification bell that we do not miss any updates when it comes to this channel. You know what? That being said, let's jump into it. Again, people, it is going crazy in the Manchester United world. On this episode today, we're going to talk about Sheikh Jassim bin Al Thani, of course, versus Sir Jim Ratcliffe in the whole takeover saga, because it is still ongoing and we still don't have a resolution. You know what? Yes, we want the resolution, but it's not there yet. And also some interesting transfer news. You know what? That being said, let's get into it. So, today I'm pulling up reports here from, this is from The Guardian in the UK. And basically the reports, basically talking about, there's been a huge buzz among Manchester United fans. This is coming from, of course, from yesterday. And this buzz is suggesting that Sheikh Jassim bin Hamad Al Thani is inching closer to acquiring the club, right? This is based from the info that we delivered yesterday and what was being reported in the news. However, sources within the Qatari camp have dismissed these claims as pure speculation. Okay? Now, basically they're walking back because whatever was reported yesterday and we reported here, the rest of the world's reporting, they're kind of pulling it back, right? Now, the situation from yesterday has basically put the whole takeover in a kind of holding pattern, with Sir Jim Ratcliffe Group eagerly awaiting the Glazers' next move, right? Interestingly, the club's share prices experienced a surge, right, reaching its highest value in a month, right? So basically, with this whole share price scenario, right, if, for example, the news yesterday was fake news, then, because remember yesterday the share price spiked, then today we would have seen like a huge tank because it's fake news. But is that the case that happened today? Not really. The price pretty much came back down a little bit, but it kind of maintained a certain level, meaning that there's still news. Again, they said there's no fire without smoke. There's still positive news in the whole, when it comes to the whole Manchester United takeover, which is pointing towards Sheikh Jassim's takeover to being in the winning side, right? So let's continue looking into this article. So basically, in the battle with Manchester United ownership, Sheikh Jassim and Sir Jim are obviously the key contenders. Sheikh Jassim has submitted an improved bid, which we know, which is over $5 billion, and also with about $1 billion in investment in order to clear the team's debt. Now, of course, we know Sir Jim, he wants to buy 60%. However, reports have hinted that basically with the Sir Jim's way of how he plans to handle it, obviously he's going to keep the Glazers there as in a minority role. Now, of course, that is not something that we want. And there were reports today that the way he plans to get funds to acquire that 60% that he's going to buy, he's going to get some loans from different, banks and investors and stuff. So basically, at the end of the day, we are going to still be in debt plus more debt, because if he's going to borrow money in order to buy off the Glazers, obviously you're going to get us into more debt compared to Sheikh Jassim, who is going to give us the cash money plus enough funds to clear our debt, right? So let's go back to the whole market scenario, because the way the market is handling the whole Manchester United takeover, it's really indicative of what seems to be coming in the horizon, right? It looks like we're definitely, this information is positive, and that's why the stock price for Manchester United is still pretty high, right? Now, so with this news, we're getting now into this other news that is just as exciting. So with the transfer rumor mill which is buzzing, there's speculation about Kylian Mbappe's future. So recent reports that I'm sure some of you have seen, that Kylian Mbappe has opted not to sign for that additional year of his contract, basically not to sign, to trigger it, because he has an option to trigger an extra year because his contract is due to expire next summer. So usually you trigger the next year, that way you continue to have value. Now he has chosen not to trigger that extra year, so that means that by next summer he could leave for free, which this is something that any team, PSG, or remember for us Manchester United when we let Pogba go for free, you don't want that, because then you have this value asset and then you're just letting it go for free. You don't want that, right? So basically, by him not triggering that extra year, it has opened the door for other teams or other investors to think of pretty much acquiring the services of Kylian Mbappe. Now, the main one who is the front runner as always is Real Madrid, because we know Real Madrid, Karim Benzema left, so they want the galactic or the big names, right? You think he will be they would want to acquire Kylian Mbappe. Now, what is happening is, now on the flip side is Sheikh Jassim, he feels that if he was to acquire Manchester United, he wants to make his top, or the crown of his takeover is to bring Kylian Mbappe to Old Trafford. Now, let me ask you guys, would you want Kylian Mbappe in Old Trafford at Manchester United? Let's think that for a second. Yeah, I would, because come on, he's considered, I personally consider him as the top footballer in the world, right? He's still young. Yes, he may come with a little bit of an ego, but that's good, because he's good. You should have an ego. Now, would he fit in our team? Let's think about that. Yes. Come on. A team like us, we don't have goal scorers. We don't have that out and out forward that can deliver magic. Well, of course we'll take Kylian Mbappe, and any team will take Kylian Mbappe. But of course, for us, come on, we really hope that if Sheikh Jassim, gets the team, then Kylian Mbappe will come in, and I'm sure Ten Hag will find a way to make him fit nicely in his lineup. Because of course, a coach like Ten Hag, yes, he dealt with the Ronaldo, big ego, but I'm sure Ten Hag won't have any issues with dealing with a player like him, because of course he's talented, and I'm sure he'll fit in just nice at Old Trafford. So let's keep our fingers crossed that Sheikh Jassim gets the team, so we can probably see Kylian Mbappe at Old Trafford, which will be amazing. Now, so other news surrounding the Manchester United is definitely we know about the Manchester United have agreed obviously personal term with Mason Mount, and talks are ongoing, and also we are in talks with Atalanta striker Rasmus Højlund, and those are also progressing nicely. And also we see reports that there's a potential Kim Min-jae agreement that was it looks like it's been reached, that we could probably get Kim Min-jae in Old Trafford by July 1st. That's when there's a contract that he has, that by July 1st that's when he can move, because we'll trigger paying the release fee, and then he could become a Manchester United player. Of course, Kim Min-jae, when it comes to the defense, he will fit perfectly in Ten Hag's plans, right? Other news, we have been looking here that Brighton and Hove out Moise Caicedo is, it looks like he also has a potential of leaving and moving his services, his talents to Old Trafford. So we're linked with Caicedo as well. And this is, to me, I really like this idea because it looks like we're not going to get Declan Rice, because I'm looking at reports, it shows that Declan Rice will be going to Arsenal. They can have him because, of course, too much money for him. Caicedo is younger, more mobile, quicker. So yes, I would have always gone for Caicedo for Manchester United instead of Declan Rice, right? So again, other news, I'm seeing that on the goalkeeping side, De Gea has been linked with the move to the Middle East. To me, if I was advising De Gea, I'll say, you know what, take that move, go over there and make the money, be like Karim Benzema, N'Golo Kante, because obviously it looks like they're really trying to get these big names in the Saudi leagues. That way, you know, to boost up their league. And I would say, De Gea, please go make your money, because up to this point, you know, you are a legend of the team, Manchester United, but still we haven't given you a contract yet, because we have been talking about De Gea being given a new contract for the longest time. Still, the team has not officially given him the contract. So it looks like maybe Erik ten Hag feels like, you know what, he definitely doesn't want him like that. He's still weighing his options, and we've been linked with Raya, and yesterday I noticed that we are also linked with Onana, who are potentially better goalkeepers, which would fit nicely with Ten Hag's ball, right? Playing from the back, good on your feet, that kind of scenario. So again, keep your eyes peeled on this space. Everything is breaking very quickly, and again, we know that day in, day out, hour by hour, news is developing when it comes to our Manchester United, and I'll be here to always report and give it to you straight, that way you don't have to go anywhere else to find this information. Guys, that is all I got. It's a quick one. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, wherever you are, evening, morning. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much. Peace out.